Let's get it. 5 minutes. Brought to you by Arena Club and Bleecker Trading. Takes me longer than 5 minutes to shave, and that's why I haven't done it. 5 minutes today. Let's talk about that PSA survey that everybody's talking about. Let's get it. The funny part about it is a lot of people talking about the PSA survey, and I wonder if any of them actually took it, because the first page of the PSA survey, you know what it says? If you're taking this PSA survey, you can't talk about the PSA survey. So I'm going to try to talk about this in a way that's different, without actually giving you any specifics of what's in the PSA survey. I'm sure you can take it yourself if you really want to see what's in it. But I'm going to say this. Everybody who has come out and made content about this has said the exact same thing. And what they said is, I can't believe that they're okay cleaning cards now. I mean, they were against altering and cleaning cards, and now they're going to charge you money for it. Every single piece of content, exactly the same thing. I will tell you this. That was a long survey I took. And that cleaning thing that everybody's talking about was barely a blip in the survey. I hope PSA doesn't get mad at me for talking about that, but they shouldn't, because the survey was good. It was a good survey, and you lose this. You lose the fact that if all the content that comes out after doing a survey like this is crapping on this company, who, by the way, I don't get paid by, I've never been paid by ever once in my life, not $1, right? If all of the feedback from all of the talking heads is, look at these idiots, they did a survey and now they're trying to, make money cleaning cards. Well, they're not going to do a survey. They're gonna say, why do we care if every time we go out and try to solicit feedback from our people, we just get crapped on? Now, I love the survey. There are some ideas that they have that I wish they come out with. And crowdsourcing like this to the people who actually use their product is a smart thing. Talking about the different services they already have and whether people use them, whether or not those services are valuable to people, whether they need to change those services, how often you use those services. And you guys, you know what I'm talking about. Everything from Card Ladder to the Vault to scanning. I mean, it's all encompassing, the survey. It wasn't just about cleaning cards. And like I said, there are some suggestions in there that I really do hope they come out with. And they'd make your collecting journey, your hobby experience better if they did. But everybody just focuses on the cleaning. So let's talk about that for a second. Why in the hell would PSA not at least inquire with people about that? Just go on Instagram. Look at how many people have come out now, and they are submitters. Give your card to me and I'll submit it to PSA. Well, part of what those people are doing is microfibering, making sure there's no fingerprints on the card, getting it looking right and the whole deal, and dusting it off and sending it in and trying to get you a better grade. How many times have you seen somebody on IG say, this is the guy, if you're going to submit a card through this guy? Well, that guy's not doing it for free. It reminds me of 5 years ago when every single person decided they were a breaker. If you had Instagram and access to a Target, you pulled a blaster out from the card row and, oh, I'm a breaker now. I'm a breaker. Well, you know what? If everybody was making money breaking and it was all disjointed all over the place, well, guess what? Big breaking companies now kind of came in. You have the Fanatics, you have the whatnots, and you have these big breakers breaking. You don't really see too many people breaking blasters on IG anymore. It's the same kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of thing where if there's money being made and the market has shown that they're willing to pay for this, why not ask? Why not inquire about whether or not this is something your customer base wants you to do? Leaving the discussion about altering to the side, because I don't think wiping down a card and dusting it and, microfibering it to take off fingerprints is altering a card. If that's all they're doing, whatever. But there are some other things that they were offering in there that, like I said, I hope they come out with. And, brushing it off and just saying, look what they said, We can detect this. It's altering. We're not going to allow this. And then boom, 180. Now we're allowing it. First of all, no. Second of all, it's not what they said. Third of all, who knows whether or not they even do this. And four, I mean, take a listen to Jeremy Lee had Leighton Sheldon on Vintage Collects, and he talked about it because I'm not supposed to talk about it. But one of the things that they could potentially do is, kind of let you know if a card is graded. But what if you're a set collector? What if you're somebody who's a registry person? What if you're somebody who needs a PSA 9 to finish your 86 Fleer PSA 9 set, or a vintage collector, or you're trying to build a Kaboom set in PSA 10 of a certain year and there are no 10s of a guy? Or what if 1993 Finest Baseball is your jam, but you have a PSA 10 set, but you can't really complete it because there never was a Bernie Williams graded in a PSA 10 in refractor, but one pops up? What if you got an alert because you were able to signal it, like an eBay search, where if something comes up, if it pops up, you get an alert? Well, what if they grade it and get an alert? And then part two, what if you're able to make that person who graded the card an offer on it? This way, when it pops in their account, hey, you got a 10 on this 93 Finest Bernie Williams. And by the way, this guy across the world wants to buy it from you for this much money. Isn't that good? I'm way over 5 minutes. I wanted to talk to you about this one today because nobody is taking the content from this angle. They're just all, oh, yeah, if you can't beat them, join them. PSA is going to clean cards for you. That's not what's going on here, guys. And it's disingenuous to say that that's what it is, or just to condense what they're doing with the survey to just that one talking point, because it's so much more than that. And there's your 5-6 minutes. Hope you enjoy your day. I hope you're enjoying this daily content because I'm enjoying doing it. Talk to you soon, guys.